Hello everybody, thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to take some time talking about one of my favorite subjects, healthy eating. My name is Amanda Ford and I am an LPN and have been for about 5 years. I currently go to Indiana State University and am a senior level in my senior year of my LPN to BSN program. My population at risk is middle school adolescents, grades 6 through 8, ages about 11 to 14. All right, so today's presentation objectives. We're going to learn what healthy eating is, why healthy eating is important, what kinds of foods are considered healthy, why those foods are considered healthy, types of foods you should avoid, and why it is important to avoid them. So let's pause for a pretest. No need to worry, it's not that hard, it's pretty simple. It won't take too long and it's not graded. So go ahead and take that test and we'll get back to the lesson. All right, learning the basics of healthy eating. Who knew you need a lesson on eating? You've been eating for a long time now. I'm sure nobody ever told you that there was a lesson to go along with it. But here it is. It's just the basics, nothing too, hard to understand. So simply put, you are what you eat. What do you think that means? All right. So, what is this healthy eating stuff you keep talking about? Healthy eating is eating foods that are full of nutrients, eating the proper portions, and intaking the proper calories. Stop right there. Can you please explain? Of course. Nutrient-dense foods are foods that are high in content of vitamins, minerals, complex carbs, lean protein, and healthy fats, and they're also low in calories. What are calories? Calories are what we consider energy. Your body needs energy to function. Your body needs energy when you play sports, when you study, when you're at school, when you're doing anything. And energy is fuel also. Your intake has to equal your output, and this is considered an energy balance. So that means you're intaking the proper amount of calories to fuel your activity for the day. If you're going to be more active, you're going to need more fuel, which means you're going to need more calories. However, we need proper portions. And proper portions, or portions of food, are how much food you eat in one sitting. And larger portions equal more calories. And proper portions and correct calorie intake, or having an energy balance, will help you maintain a healthy weight. Make sense? Not too complex. So let's pause for some trivia. Which percent of children between ages 12 and 19 are considered obese or too much weight? 20%. So you got it. All right. Can I give you some examples of healthy foods? I can. However, it's easier to just give you groups of foods, and then we'll kind of discuss that a little bit more. Or we'll kind of break down the groups of food a little bit more. So for our healthy food groups, we have veggies, fruits, dairy, protein, and whole grains. So here for veggies, that's pretty self-explanatory. We all know what veggies are: peas, corn, cauliflower, broccoli, zucchini. There's so many veggies. Whole grains, whole grain bread. That's a big example, is whole grain bread. A lot of our cereals nowadays are made from whole grains. Protein, chicken and fish are good sources of protein. Dairy, we have milk, yogurt, cheese, berries, and fruits, of course, bananas, strawberries, watermelon, lemons, all those great kind of things. So why is healthy eating important? So healthy eating is important again because it fuels your growth and development. Your body is going through all kind of changes in your teenage years, and you need the proper nutrition to assist your body in maintaining those changes. Again, healthy eating provides the day's energy supplies. Think of your body like a battery. You need to recharge it, so you recharge it with sleeping, but your energy starts to get low if you don't continuously add little charges here and that, and the little charges would be eating. Healthy weight can be maintained through proper and healthy eating. And I know you're not thinking about this now, but as you get older, you will think about it. And if you can maintain healthy weight and healthy eating, then it decreases your risk of disease as you age. This is what your plate should look like. So we have our dairy, our grains, our protein, our vegetables, and our fruits. This is the new image for healthy eating. It's changed over the years. We'll look at that a little bit more in just a moment. So let's pause for some more trivia. What should be the largest portion of your plate? That's right, your vegetables. So here we go. This is what I was talking about, how it's changed. Now it's a circular plate with your little sides divvied up. When I was your age, mine was a pyramid. Now, if you compare today's and when I was a kid, this part for the fats, oils, and sweets is missing. Now, you guys just have the milk, yogurt, cheese, so the dairy, the protein, the fruits, the veggies, the bread. Or whole grains is what it's called now. So actually, even the names are kind of different. This is now just protein instead of meat, dairy instead of milk, yogurt, cheese, and whole grain instead of bread, cereal, rice, pasta. And even the servings changed. Here it says bread, cereal, and pasta are 6 to 11 servings, whereas the other one said veggies were the most servings. Here's a trip down memory lane. You can kind of see how they've changed over the years. We went from a brochure to a wheel to a brochure, wheel, pyramid, now a plate. So what kind of food should you avoid? If you don't know, you're about to learn. Foods that are high in sugar. Candy is a great example of that one. Foods that are high in salt. French fries, anything that comes in a bag, a can, or a box usually has high salt content. And unhealthy fats, fried foods, you got your pizza, your hamburgers, chicken strips, all that kind of stuff. So why should you avoid these foods? Because it doesn't fuel your growth. It increases your disease risk as you age. It has less nutrients and more calories. Remember, you want to keep that energy balance. More nutrients, lower on the calories unless you're active. All right. Thank you so much for your time. I truly appreciate it. Go ahead and just take your post test now. Thanks again for joining me.